Okay. Good morning to all.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. So I guess everyone has did a sign up. Huh? Sign up in Salesforce, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I think everyone has traversed through framework. So let me log in today. So how you log in here? Login.salesforce.com, right? So what is the name? Primary user. I just created the username as primary user. So it logged in successfully now. Right? As we discussed yesterday, in user interface will be there. There are two types of user interfaces. One is Salesforce Classic, and another one is Salesforce Lightning Experience part. Salesforce Classic is old one actually. Okay, whenever the Salesforce has came into the market, initial days, they came up with the Salesforce Classic. At that time, only browser related thing will be the desktop related browser stuff will be there. So that's why only Classic will be happening. Okay, later business changes. Okay, people are using mobile phones actually. Okay, so Salesforce has introduced another user interface that is nothing but Lightning Experience. So whatever you are seeing on the screen, so this is nothing but Lightning Experience part. So how you identify? Here, address bar, check the URL, right? Here you can see Lightning. That means you are on the Lightning part. Not only by looking into the URL, okay? By looking into this framework, look and feel wise also, you will easily identify it. Now, if I click on this, switch to the Classic part. That means I am in a Classic now, okay? By look and feel also, you can easily observe. Okay, yesterday we have been discussed, this is nothing but a logo. While you are creating the applications, we will change this logo. When you are actually working, I will change this logo. This logo is specifically related to the applications. You can specifically apply the image to the application. Okay, and this is a search bar. What you can search here? Records. What you can search? Records. And this is a link where you can navigate to the Lightning Experience, user menu, setup. Setup is very, very important for admins and developers and deployment engineers. Okay, setup option is very, very important for developers, admins, and deployment engineers. Okay, for end users, we don't require this one because end users will never create any applications. Whatever the application created by the developer, okay, that one will be used. So they don't require this setup option. So obviously, when we're working on end user perspective point, I will remove this option. How to remove these options, I will show you later. And this is a help section. Whatever the information you want to just click on this, okay, reach out to the Salesforce or you can find out some documented stuff. And this is nothing but an app menu, right? So app menu. So you can navigate from one app to the another app by switching here. And this is nothing but a tab bar. On tab bar, you can see all the tabs. Which tab? Home tab, charter tab, campaign tab. We don't know what is campaign tab. We don't know what is lead tab, accounts tab. Wait for the time being. Okay, I will introduce each and everything. And here plus mark indicates all tabs. Because I cannot put all the tabs here at a time, right? So that is the reason they given a plus mark. So when you hover on this also, it's showing all tabs. So when you click on that plus mark, okay, you can see the tabs here. Similarly, when you switch to the Lightning Experience part, see your Lightning, right? Now, we know what is this? App launcher. So when you click on this menu, when you click on this view all, okay, you can see all the applications that are available inside a Salesforce. See this is app launcher. App launcher means you can launch your applications. These are nothing but all tabs. Clear? This is nothing but a setup. When you click on this, you will navigate it to the force.com. See? Force.com. Right? When you are on the force.com means that means we are on the platform. When you are on the platform means that means we are able to develop or we are able to extend the applications. Okay. Okay, it is taking time. Let it be. Let me switch back to the classic. And yesterday we also seen how to create a record, right? Did you create a record online, people? If yes, type in the chat box yes.
Yes, sir.
Good, excellent. Good, excellent. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now let me show you one more time. Okay, before showing that, here I have an Excel sheet. Right? Here I have an Excel sheet. Clear? Here I can, this is nothing but a tab name actually. I just given it as a contacts. This is nothing but a headers. We can call it technically, we can also call columns. So, first name, last name, email, phone, birth date. What all these are? These are nothing but a columns. Technically, we already know how to create Excel sheets. We already used in the college times and in the working environments. It's a regular activity actually, right? Here I can give the specific things. How do I reply? 10 numbers? Okay, no problem. Right? I given details like this. Technically, what we can call this one? Data. In Excel sheet, we can call it as a cell data. Right? In Excel sheet, we can call it as a columns. Headers. The complete stuff is nothing but a row. This complete stuff is nothing but a row. Like this, different rows we can create. Like this, different rows I can create. Isn't it or not? It's simple or difficult, right? So, like this. So how many rows are there now? One row, second, third, and fourth. 4 rows are there. This contact object, this contact tab, how many rows? 4 rows. These are columns. These are value. This complete stuff is nothing but a row. Okay. One thing you have to be remember. This is the data, right? For this data, I can apply formulas also, in Excel sheet. Yes, I can apply formulas. I can apply data related options. I can apply filter sections here. I can remove the duplicates. Okay, I can apply some automation process. Not only that one. See, I can connect to the other sources also. That means other external applications integrate. I can integrate the Excel data to some other systems also. Not only that one. Where is that? Yeah, I can prepare charts for the data what is available on the Excel sheet, right? Whatever the stuff you do in the Excel sheet, we can do it in the Salesforce. Yes. So as for time being, as I said, I can prepare some charts. As I said, this Salesforce Excel sheet, this Excel sheet data can be integrated with some other external systems. We can apply logic on this data. We can apply some conditions. We can do filtration on this data, right? I said so many points, right? Okay. So these things, I can also do it into the Salesforce. These things, I can also do it into the Salesforce. As I said to you already, in olden days, data has been stored in the Excel sheets. Data has been stored in the Excel sheets. Nowadays, data is storing in the softwares, in the databases, right? So in olden days, data has been stored in the papers. Later, after the papers, they store data in the Excel sheets like this. And later, they store data in the databases. If the data is available in the databases, okay, we can retrieve that data very securely. We can store the data very secure. It's very secure. Okay, I can access the data from anywhere else. Okay, nowadays all business people are using the Salesforce to store their data. Either it could be a customer data or their invoices data or whatever it may be. Okay, they're using Salesforce software, okay, to store the data very securely into the databases. So this is what we have been done yesterday. And I tried to create like this. So contacts, right? This Excel sheet having the tab name as a contacts, right? So go here, click on the contacts tab. What are the application? Forget about the application. Okay. So click on this contacts tab. Right? This is the landing page. What is that? Landing page. Landing page of the contact. Landing page of the contact. Similarly, if I click on accounts, if I click on the account tab, so that is the landing page of that. What? Why it is taking time? This is the landing page of the account. When I click on leads, tell me. Landing page of the leads.
Lead.
Yes, landing page of the leads. Okay. So see here, when I click on the leads, observe this one. 00Q. Observe this one. Gradually, you have to increase your knowledges, observation points. Yesterday, I never explained you about this one. Today, I'm explaining this one. So understand. So when I click on the leads tab, I said I'm on the leads landing page. You have to immediately observe the URL 00Q. Okay. When I click on account, is it changed or not? 001. Okay. Will it be different for contact? Okay. Yes, 003. Even in your org also, 003 means contact. 001 means account. Right? 00Q means lead. So if I type like this, let us say, for example, 001, enter. See, automatically I navigated to the accounts. If I want to go to the account landing page, /O. What is that? /O. See, I'm on the accounts landing page. It's simple or difficult? Without navigating, I can also adjust the certain things by using the URL. Clear? Any doubts, online people? So what is this means? This is the object ID. What is this? This first 3 digits is nothing but an object ID. O is nothing but open. Open. I click on contacts. I'm on the contacts landing page. What is this button? When I click on new button, what happens? Yes, we can create
Create a new
records.
record.
In the next coming days, we are going to develop a screens like this, entry points. As I said to you, Salesforce is a software where it stores the data into the databases. What I said? Salesforce is a software. Salesforce is a cloud-based software tool framework. It stores data into the databases of your account. Okay, let me give a justification. Now this data, where it is stored? In my system or in my database? So, ఈ డేటా ఎక్కడ ఉంది?
సిస్టమ్.
ఎక్సెల్ షీట్ లో అంటే సిస్టమ్ లో ఉంది. సిస్టమ్ లో అంటే నా ల్యాప్టాప్ లో. You got it, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm storing this record now. Practically. How? Gopi. Okay. Some phone number. Some information I'm just giving, whatever it may be. See here. Observe the URL 003 means contact /e. E means
Empty.
ఎడిట్.
Exactly, edit. E stands for edit. O stands for open. Okay, simple, na? 003/E means it will open the edit page like this. Okay, so that you have availability to create a new contact. So just click on save. What is this?
ID.
Yes, this is the record ID.
Record.
What is that? Record ID. This is what? Record ID. This is what? Record ID. Why you got a record ID? Because
We
this
created a record.
has stored somewhere in the server. If I want to get this record, I need to pass this record ID so that I will get the record. If you see the first 3 digits of this record, it's saying that 003 means what? Yes, this is a contact object and this is the record ID. Complete thing is a record ID. By looking into the record ID, I can easily say this record belongs to which object. Okay, let me open the account. There is an existing record, right? This existing record, right? When I click on this, this also has a record ID. 001 stands for account, as we know. 003 stands for contact. See, a record ID starts with the object ID, so that you can easily understand. By looking into the record ID, you can easily understand. If any record ID starts with 001, simply blindly fix it. It is a account. It's a record which is coming from the account. Now tell me, this data or this information, this record or this record is stored in my system. System means is stored in my laptop or in the database. Yes, it is the database. So it will be like this. Very simple. See this one. Today you will get a much clarity. This is the end user. Okay, end user or actor. Okay, end user or actor means who is operating the system. I opened my SFDC, or you know already SFDC means salesforce.com. salesforce.com. I open my arc. Huh? I enter contact details. This is very important. I just click on the save button. What happens in the backend? There is a database. In the backend, there is a database. This Dabba is nothing but a database. Whenever you click on save button, this data will be sent to database. Here, database will having tables. Database will have a table. Table is nothing but object. Okay. Whatever the data you enter in this tool, understand, right? Whatever the data you enter here in this tool, those information sent to the database and stored in this table. Which table it is? Right, contact table. Here, that data will be stored. That data will be stored. Clear? So data will never store in the here because it is a browser actually. Where I opened this one? This is a browser. Me, I opened the browser and I'm logging into the Salesforce. Okay, I enter the contact details and I click on the save button. Details will never store in the browser or in the system. Okay, where it stores? In the database. In database, where it stores? In the table. If you are storing the contacts data, contact table. If you are working on accounts, if you are trying to store contacts, sorry, if you are trying to store accounts information, so accounts table will be there. If you are trying to store leads information, lead table will be there. Clear? Simple, right?
Yes.
Very elementary level, whatever I explaining to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cool. So then I can move on. Okay, boss. And we know that. What contact, right? Okay, come. Here it is. Here, this record storing in the database, it will have some address. We are having Aadhaar number. Huh? Your Aadhaar number, my Aadhaar number, same?
No, different.
Highly impossible. Right? So, unique, right? So, this record ID is also unique. Okay. Did I am generating this unique record ID or system is generating? Automatically system generates. Salesforce will take in care. You need not to be worried. Okay. This is nothing but a record ID. Technically, we can call it as an address ID. Address means the record which stored in this contact table. That address. If I have this address, if I have this record ID, I can simply open that record. Let's see. I copied this record ID actually. Okay. I'm somewhere else. Okay. I don't know where I am. I'm somewhere else. Okay. But I want to open that record. I have a record ID. Copy that record ID. Come here. Paste it. Control V. Paste it. Enter. See, it opens that record. Simple, right? Are you facing any difficulty?
No, sir.
Yeah. Is the database cloud database? Yes, cloud database. But one thing, this end user means either developer, either admin or QA or whatever the role. Whatever the role. right? We have only visibility of these browsers SFDC arg only. Okay. We have only visibility of this browser SFDC framework only. You don't see anything. You are an end user. You only interact with the browser related framework, which is related to the SFDC arg, either developer edition or unlimited editions, whatever the editions you are working, whatever the logins you are using, it only related to the browser and these args. You don't know what kind of a database in the backend it has. Why? Because this is related to the infrastructure. Is Salesforce is providing infrastructure for us? Yes, no, right? It is not providing infrastructure for us. Okay, so you cannot come here and you cannot modify anything here. You cannot work on the databases. What is our work means what we do inside a Salesforce, the bottom line of the Salesforce, this framework stores data into the Salesforce databases. Understood? This framework, what it is doing? It stores data into the databases. These databases relates to the Salesforce. It's a cloud-based part. Do you have a visibility of this one? No. No visibility. Salesforce is not providing for us.
Even if we take unlimited,
Nothing. They won't show you anything. Okay. You don't have access. Sorry, you don't have a platform to do any customizations on the database related stuff. Okay. Right? Whatever the certain things you want to instruct from the browser itself, from the tool itself. Let us say, I want to create a new table, not contact. I can do it from the browser. That table will be created here. Got it? I want to make a connection between the two tables. I cannot do directly here, but I can instruct it from the arg. So it will be, that information will be sent to here database and two tables will get a relation. So what I'm saying is you don't have a direct access on these databases. Whatever the request, okay, you do it from the browser itself, from the org itself. Clear? Whatever the application you develop, that application related information also will be stored inside the databases. But you don't have a visibility to go look into the databases, nothing. Only request and response. Okay, this is going to be handled. Yes, correct. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
Excel sheet will do? Correct? What Salesforce is doing? Excel sheet. What Excel sheet will do? It will store data in the sheet.
System.
That is related to the system, local machine. What Salesforce is doing? It's storing
Stores
data
in the
into
database.
the databases by using this framework. I have visibility to look into the framework only, not into the databases. But whatever the data is available in the database, if I want to bring means I have to request it. I want to store some data, or I want to develop an application and I want to store that application in the databases means I want to make a request. Very simple. You will never write a single line of code which is related to the databases initially. For first 25 days, we will never write a single line of code. Okay. Yes, does the data transfer to another platform happens through framework or database directly? Through framework only. Yes. So this guy question is the data right now in the databases, right? Now, if I want to connect with another application or another databases to be data transfer, can I done with this browser? Because data is available here, right? Yes. So this arc having some APIs called as integration related APIs. We have SOAP API, REST API, streaming API. So many APIs are there. Through that, we can connect with another external databases. Okay. Again, through this framework, I will raise a request. That request will go to the database and the data will be synced to that another external system. Yes, it will be happened from the framework itself. Whatever the stuff, A to Z work, either internal or external, whatever it may be, A to Z work will do in the org itself. The request will be sent to the databases or something, whatever it may be. In the middle, we have one more server. That is nothing but a force.com server. What we have? Force.com server.
Force.com server.
Yes. What this force.com server means? It will validate. It will cross-check. It will try to understand your request. If your request is good, it will reach to the database. If your request is bad request, it will return back. You got it? So you don't have exposure on this. You'll have only exposure on the framework, that what you are seeing today. You got a much clarity, I think, everyone. What we can call this one? Record ID.
Record ID.
Terminologies are very, very important. If you miss the terminology, miscommunication. ఇప్పుడు నేను బాయ్ని షీ అంటే పోయినట్టేగా మీనింగ్ అంతా, రైట్? సేమ్ terminology is also very, very important. This is nothing but a record ID.
Record ID.
If I type like this, record ID/E, what happens?
Edit.
Yes, it opens in the edit mode. See, now I can edit it. That means nothing but this one. Let's say I open this record. This is the record ID. I can edit it, right?
Yes.
See, I can edit. So let me edit. I just given as a developer. I editing. Already this record is available in the database. When I click on edit, the data, the existing data, what is available in the database, it bring back to my framework. Now I am editing it. Previously the name is Gopi. Now I changed the name to Gopi Raj. Previously there is no title. I just given a new title as a developer. Previously there is no address. I can give. That means not only entering the fresh data, you can also update the existing data, what is available in the databases, right? You have your Aadhaar card number, right? Can I change my phone number which is related to my Aadhaar? Yes. Similarly, I did the same thing. Click on save. See here, when I click on edit, it becomes as a E. What is return URL? Return URL means this back button. When I click on button, when I click on this back button, it goes to the previous page, right? So automatically it took the previous page related ID. That one will taken care by Salesforce. You don't want this one, you can remove that one, return URL. So that's what it's saying, RET URL. Anyway, click on save. When it saves, it goes to the record. Say I change your name, Gopi to Gopi Raj. I added the address and the title. Clear?
Yes.
Now you know how to enter the data.
Yes.
Now you know how to edit the data.
Yes, sir.
Do you know how to delete the data? Very simple. Click on delete. Are you sure? Asking. Yes, I am sure. Click. Deleted. Now where is the deleted data? Wow. Deleted data is available here. Where it is? It is in the recycle. When I click on this, I can see the data which is in the recycle. There is some ratio will be there. Up until 45 days, the record will be available here. Okay. So if there is no any changes after 45 days also, this record will be permanently deleted. Okay. So again, here you can see an option, empty your recycle. means all data, whatever here, it will be cleared. Here, there is an option called undelete. Delete, undelete. Delete means deleting record from the database. See, I just click on here, there is a delete button. I click on the delete button, record is deleted from the database, but it stores in the recycle bin. Again, there is an undelete button. When I click on undelete button, what it will do? It restores. That means undo operation. Select this and undo. Let me check it restored or not. See, it came. Copy this record ID. I copied. Again, I clicked on the delete. Delete or not? It deleted, right? It is in the recycle. Now, if I put that record ID, when I click on enter, what happens? Will it open the data from the recycle bin?
No.
It's saying record has been deleted. Why? Because in actual table, data is not available. See how simple it is. I need not to do anything. I need not to write any SQL, right? I need not to write any queries. By just the clickable options, I can easily work like this one. Generally, at what time these kind of information will store means, let us say, you consider now. Do you know Vodafone or Airtel, a Jio? We'll go with Jio. Jio SIM cards. Right now, I'm running a Jio portal. Actually, I'm the owner of the Jio, for example. I have a customers across all over the world, right? And I'm maintaining my customer data in the Excel sheets. As a owner, I have to be looking. I have to taken care of all those details. It's a biggest issue. Okay, it's a biggest issue for me because I am in the Hyderabad now, but my customer is there in the Gujarat. How can I see that guy's data if that data is available in the Excel sheet? Right? It is a difficult challenge for me to see that data, to retrieve this data. If I store data into the Salesforce databases, wherever he stay in the Andaman also, no problem to me. I can see it in my laptop sitting in the Hyderabad. Clear? Are you getting the point? Right? So, okay, boss. Previously, forget about Salesforce. Salesforce is not there in the old. Salesforce is not there right now. We just go to the 10 years or 20 years back, 2000 at that time. Okay. At that time, there is no CRM. CRM tools also not available. 2000. Okay. Okay. So, but Java is there. You might have a Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These tools will be there. These kind of technologies will be there. Okay. Programmatic related technologies where they can start developing the application. To develop this screen, what you are seeing on the, see, when I click on new, to develop this screen, so much of code you have to be written. Yeah, I have to show the icon here. I have to show the highlight header here. I have to show the buttons here. Button related functionality I have to write. Okay, I have to declare these columns and values. Okay, you got the point. This beautiful screen, if I want to be developed in the Java, either you use Swhizz or JSP, or you include HTML and CSS and controlling the Java part in the backend, whatever it may be. Okay, heavy bunch of code you have to be write. Okay, boss, I developed this screen by using HTML and CSS. The data is coming back in the backend controllers of some Java. Java is a backend. Where data will be stored? The data will be stored to the some databases. At that time, databases is a Oracle. Buying the Oracle is a very costly, very huge. I want to store only customer data, but I want to buy that product, complete product. That is a difficult challenge for me. You got it? What I'm trying to say? Again, I have to be maintain a sync up, physical sync up. My Java code has to support it to the databases, RDBMS. There's so many things are technologies you won't aware. There are so many things are there. I'll write those APIs and I will send my data to the databases. Oracle. Okay. That Oracle is, for example, it's a 10G version is a 10G. And I wrote I developed my applications for a 10G related databases. Now the Oracle has been go for a 11G or 11i. So, okay, 11G. It upgraded its version. Now what should I do? Compatibility issues. Again, I have to upgrade my Java application. I have to upgrade my UI. I have to upgrade my application, which is suitable to that one. It is a challenge. Not only developing the screens, not only controlling the backend, not only sending physical data, explicitly sending data to those databases, handling these versions is a huge task. It's a so much factor to develop the screen for the same UI. If I want to be developed in the Salesforce, hardly it took 10 minutes or 5 minutes. But in Java or HTML, CSS, if you want to build the same screen, okay, it took so much of time. For small modules, they took 3 months, 4 months. Yeah. To develop a login screen to backend controller, database, versioning, controlling everything, it took hardly 3 months. Budget issues. But here inside a Salesforce, I need not to be developed. It's already there, readily available solution. You don't want this account name, remove it. Or you want to add a new column, add it. Very simple, point and click, it will add here. Okay, you don't want this color, you can change it. Whatever stuff you want, you can do it. Salesforce is providing readily available solutions for the business team. What business required? They want to store their customers' data. Whenever they want to see. They want to see the reports. They want to see the annual reports. They want to see the quarter reports, the amounts and generations. Okay, wherever they want to see the data. Nowadays, data matters. Nowadays, data matters. Isn't it or not? Why I said data matters means, let's say, for example, you go to the petrol bunk, for example, petrol bunk or shopping malls. Some people will come. Boss, could you please give your details? Okay. There is a lottery. It's a free of cost lottery. Okay. They'll say, right? Why? They'll take your information. That is a lead. They will sell that information for 1 rupee or 2 rupees. Your details, your phone number. Now again, you will get so many calls from so many different vendors. They sell the data. So this is a kind of a business. That is the important. Data is very, very important. You give your PAN card number. I'll tell you how many jobs you are doing, how many PF accounts you have. You can identify easily. That's why very important. Data is very important. Under your Aadhaar card number, you can see how many properties you have. It is online now. Very simple. Whatever it may be. My intention is data is very important. So nowadays, people concentrate on storing the data very securely and very easily and very fastly. Okay, Salesforce is a number one because it's already providing the ready-made solutions. Right? My business required a contacts, right? Why should I develop again? It's already there now. I will use it. Let us say I want to chat with this guy. There is a different applications out there. Facebook is there, WhatsApp is there, Instagram is there, normal messaging app is there. So many XYZ apps are there. I can use any channel and I can communicate with him. Similarly, there are different tools are there in the market to store customers' data into the databases, cloud related. Out of all these things, Salesforce is a number one. Out of all the charting tools, I will use WhatsApp. Why WhatsApp? It's easy, user friendly. I can do business with the WhatsApp also, Business catalogs will be there in the WhatsApp. So many things are there in the WhatsApp. We do major business in the WhatsApp only, right? Facebook also, a lot. Facebook is a huge, like this. So what my intention towards is, what I would like to convey to you is, you are an end user, or you are a developer, or you are an actor, whatever it may be. You just simply open the browser, logging into the Salesforce. Your visibility is here only. You are capable. Whatever the stuff you do it here only. That request will be sent to the first.com and data will be stored in the databases. You cannot see what type of database it is, what color of database that is, where is the table, where the table is stored in the database. No, you cannot see. There is no visibility at all. Okay, you want to store the contacts data, just open this browser, open this open contacts tab, enter the detail, click on save. I will save it. Okay, you want the existing contact data, type the record ID as search in the framework, it will show you. Okay, or you want to delete the data, click on the delete button, I will delete it. Whatever the stuff you want to do it in the database, you just simply give a request. Any doubts, online people?
No, sir.
No,
Good.
sir.
Record ID, does the record ID remains the same number when it moves to the other platforms? Record ID belongs to your particular account, that particular object, that particular platform. When you move that record to another system, another platform, that platform related record ID will be generated. Okay, let's say for example, see, this is a very interesting and very good question. See this. Does the record ID remains the same number when it moves to the other platform? Okay, understand. Other platform means other than Salesforce. Remember, guys, let us say for example, this is SFDC. Here there is a contact. Let me copy the contact record ID. This is the contact record ID. Very good question, that is. This is a contact record ID. Clear? And what is this name, for example? Okay, this is the details which is available in the system. Now, see here. Now, I want to move this contact information to an external system. There's another system is there, another platform is there. Let us say SAP system. Okay, SAP system is there. I can move this data through APIs or something, whatever it may be, through integration channel. I move this data to this SAP. Here also, I can see the details. But ID will be something different. Whatever it will, I don't know. This framework related, this SAP framework related record ID will be there. This is the unique one. Okay. When I move this data here, it will have a different ID. That ID is related to this platform, not this platform. But I would like to know, this is the record which is coming from SAP, SFDC to SAP. I want to know. At that time, there is another ID that is nothing but external ID. What is that? External ID. Let's say external ID is nothing but SFDC 511. For example, the same external ID will be also available. Clear? Because this auto-generated ID is different. This auto-generated is different. both the record IDs are belongs to it's their own platforms. This ID cannot be understood by this one. This ID cannot be understood by this one. So that is the reason to make a mutual understanding. I created one external ID, okay, matching that external ID same in the both systems so that I can easily identify. Got it? For your question, this is the answer. They have their own individual record IDs for their, depends upon their platform. That's a good question. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So my bottom line of answers to you today is Salesforce is a framework. What Salesforce do, boss? Boss, it's do only storing the data in the database. Will store, it will bring, it will do whatever the stuff in the database. What Excel sheet will do, the same thing it will do. I can generate reports in the Salesforce. I can make some automation process. Right now, I'm just creating the data, right? To create this data, I can write some automation process also. Automation means which is not done by the manually. It will done by the system automatically. Right? You all there here. I want to send birthday wishes to you. I cannot memorize your birthdays, but my system can memorize it. Automatically it recollect and it will send an email to you. Huh? How beautiful it is. You all know your bank statement will come every month, right? On particular day. How bank manager will memorize? Malana Srikanth is there. I want to send a bank statement to him. No. System will memorize. System can do anything. Clear? Everything. Right? So,
Recording in Salesforce as well.
yeah. Anything you can search. It search only the records actually. Okay. So now coming to the point. We came to know that Salesforce stores the data. Fine. We came to know that we don't have visibility on the databases. We have only visibility on the framework. Whatever the stuff you do it only onto the framework. Clear? Paka? Okay. Now observation is very important. You got clarity on certain things. Now observation is very important. When I click on contacts tab, what happened? You launched onto the contact landing page. Same. This is nothing but a procedure because I can explain the lead, account, contact. Might be I don't have a chance to explain about the order, solution, something, but you have to apply the knowledge. I can take it to you some level only. From there, you have to move on. That is called research. I click on the contacts. Contacts landing page has been opened, right? Now this is a landing page. Now let us see. Here I have so much data. Test 1, A1, test @ gm.com.dev1. I just given like this. Okay. Right? I got so much of data here. Now, how many records so far? 30 records are there. 30 records are there. Right? I'll give one more. Active. True. Few of them are false. I just created dummy data file. Right? Now, how many records are there? Some 30 records are there. Now, I want to apply a filter on this. I want to see the data which is belongs to the active contacts. How? I want to apply a filter here. How? You select this column. Go here. Go insert data. Data. Go to the data. Here there is a filter option. Click on this. filter option came here. Click on this. You select only the active contacts. So how many active contacts are there? 18 contacts are there active. Got it? It filterized it. Now I'll select only the inactive contacts. See, inactive contacts. 12 contacts are inactive contacts. You want both? 30. Clear? What I did? Filterization. Filtering the data. Simple, right? Filter. You know? Can I do the filter the same thing here? Because this is also data, right? See here, this is nothing but a filtered options. View. All contacts, click on go. See all contacts. You want filter? Click on, you can create your own view. Or else see here. Already existing views are there, given the existing filter options are there. Okay. This week. Yesterday only we have created the arg, right? New this week. It is checking this week created contacts. 22 contacts has been created. Okay. Birthdays in this month. Only 2. Clear? Now you want to create your own? Click on this view. Okay. I will create my own view. Today created contacts. Ee roju create aina contacts. Today contacts. I just given the name. Today contacts. This is the API name. By default, it will take. You need not to do anything else. Here you choose all contacts. Filtered option. I'm creating a filter. Today, how would I know whether the contact has been created today or not? Created date. For every record, created date will be there. Modified date will be there. When created date will be populated means whenever the record created. Today, yesterday record has been created. Yesterday date will be there. Today I modified that one. Modified date will be today. Okay, whatever it may be. I am choosing the created date. This is the columns. In Excel sheet, we have been applied a columns, right? Similarly, this is the columns. Okay, I am choosing the column as a created date equals to today. Equals to today. It's a normal, general, common English language. These are the columns. After filterization, what columns you want to be see. Okay, like this it's showing. This is visibility to me, visibility to all records or group of records. Anyway, I will explain about this restriction visibility level later. What my intention is towards is, I can see the shoes data, I can filterize the data, whatever I want. Whatever the Excel sheet is doing, the Salesforce is also doing. I want to justify that. For that reason, I'm just doing this. Clear? Save. Did I create any contact today? I created, na? It is not showing. 1 second. Might be some issue.
We created yesterday, sir, but we edited today now.
Okay. Oh, yeah, correct. Gopiraj has been created yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay, let me create today contact. Just click on these contacts. Click on new. New contact. Save. Today I created one of the new contact. Let's click on the contacts tab. Go here. Today's contacts. Click on go. See, there are 23 contacts are there, but it's showing only one contact here because this is the contact that I have been created today. I filterized. Filterization has been applied. So technically we can call it as a list view. What is that? List view. This is a tab. When you click on the tab, you're onto the landing page. This is a tab icon. What is that? Tab icon. This is nothing but a list view. View. I can filterize it. I can see the data. Got clarity so far here? It is showing the recently viewed contacts. You can see it here also. Recently created contacts. These are the recently created contacts. These are recently modified contacts. Okay. When clicking on the new button, what happens? You can
It
create a
creates
new
new
contact.
item.
Yes. Here all contacts are there. When I click on all contacts, it shows all the contacts are available here. There is edit button is there, delete button is there. And these are view buttons. You can see it. These are the information, the columns, these are available. These look like Excel sheet or not?
Yes, sir.
So now when you come here, this is the record ID, right? Everyone knows. This is the record, right? Forbes is a record. This is nothing but a feed section. Which section? Feed. Feed means you can post something here. You can chart something here. Another user can also view what is your. Let us say I have some view on this record. I will post something here. Okay. I posted something information, share. Right? Let us say in the Facebook also, there is a post, there is an image. You will give your comment, right? Same. I post something. I can attach a file, right? Like these are nothing but actions, feed related actions. Clear? When I click on this, it is hidden. Feed section has been hidden. When you click on this, feed section will be open. What section it is? Feed section. Feed section. Clear? Now, you are seeing this section, right? This section only you entered. This section only you entered the details. But after saving, you can see a screen like this. Clear? This section is nothing but a detail section. What section? Detail section. Which record this is? Contact record. So it is a contact detail section. Contact record detail page. What we can call this complete page is nothing but a record page. Contact record page. In the contact record page, this is a feed section. This is a detail section. Detail section. What is section? Detail section. These are nothing but field name. Field name. This is nothing but field value. Field name. Field value. Field name. Field value. That means header name. Value. Header name. Value. Header name. Value. Header name. Value. Huh? Got it? Field name. Field value. Are you getting the point? Terminologies. Field name. Field value. Row. Record. This complete stuff is nothing but a record. What do you mean by this? Record. Got clarity? Terminologies are important. That's why I'm very, very slow. Okay. This section, what section it is? Detail section. Memorization is very, very important. Detail section. What is this? Field name. This one, field value. Because field name will be the same. Values will be changed. This is the same, but these one will be changed. You can apply the same thing. These are buttons. These are related sections, related list. What we can say? Related list, related. Srikant, right? I am a Srikant. You related to me. I am a parent. You are a child. Childs are always related to me. How many childs are there? Opportunity is one of the child. I don't know what is child. I don't know how to make an object related to a child. Wait for the time being. But by looking, by observation, you need something information. You got it? చూడంగానే చెప్పేయాలి, చూడంగానే అర్థమైపోవాలి. Opportunity, cases, there's something will be there. So after detail, as sections will come like this na, all these are related list. Childs, what is that? Childs, what is that? Childs. This is a detail section, this is the related section, this is the feed section. Here you can see one arrow, shortcut arrow. You want to modify anything else, we can modify it here. I'll come to this one, not today. Okay, and there are some certain customizations are also available here, not today. అన్ని ఒక రోజు చెప్తే మీరు ఐన్స్టీన్ అయిపోతారు. I can see smoke on your head. Slowly injecting the subject. That is our primary concern. Again, see this contact tab, contact landing page, list view, open a record, record ID, you can see it on the top, right? This is nothing but a record detail page, detail section, feed section, related list sessions, related list. Clear? Doubts? Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can apply same knowledge to an accounts also, to a leads also, to the campaigns also, to the contracts, forecast, opportunity, cases. That's why I said I can give only 5% of knowledge. Rest of the things is there in your hand. Now, when I click on accounts tab, account landing page will be open. Here I can see this is a list view, filter sections. This is nothing but a record. When I open a record, I can see the feed section. I can see the account detail section. I can see the accounts related sessions. Clear? Simple or difficult? Simple, right? Understandability, observation is required. చాలా మంది ఏమనుకుంటారంటే ఇంతేనా వచ్చేసింది అనుకుంటారు, కానీ ఓ 3 రోజులు పోయిన తర్వాత చూద్దాం, నీకు ఈ టెక్నాలజీస్ గుర్తుంటే అప్పుడు నీకు వచ్చిందని నేను యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తాను. యు గాట్ ఇట్? బికాస్ ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు యు ఆర్ ఇన్ ఎ స్వింగ్, యు ఆర్ ఇన్ ఎ కంప్లీట్ మోడ్. ఓకే, యు ఆర్ ఇన్ మై హ్యాండ్ నౌ. ఆఫ్టర్ 3 days also, if you try to explain, then I can believe you came to know. You got it what I'm trying to say? Okay,
Yes, sir.
so full concentration,
Yes, sir.
memory power must be maintained. Okay, even after 1 week also, you must aware of all these things. How? Explain these things to some other, then only you will memorize. Only reading by heart, no, you will forget. But if you explain certain things to the other person, definitely you will be memorized it. Your brain will be memorized it. Trust me. You understood what I am saying? This is the mantra actually. Whatever you know, take one person, try to explain to him. Definitely everything will be stays in your brain. Yes, Meena, your question is like, if we have data in Excel file, do we have to enter the data one by one, or we can import data from the existing file? Good question this is. She is asking, now I entered record by record. I have an Excel sheet. Here, how many records are there? 30 records are there. Okay, I will enter this 30 records manually. Millions of records are there. What should I do? Okay, 1,000 rows are there. What should I do? How much time it will take? Inside a Salesforce, fraction of second, you can import. There is an option, Meena, for your question, there is an option. Yes, we can import those things. Okay, come here, click on setup, No, it is related to the data migration activity. Her question is, you understood her question? Okay. I have a shoes data, okay, in the one of the Excel file. Is it possibility to upload? Yes. Come here. There is an option called data management. Here you can see data import wizard. So you can import your data. You can import. Data loader is there. You can import. Clear? So now, not only this one. Right now, I'm explaining you in the classic. Why I'm explaining in the classic means the same reference, you have to bring that to the lightning. Because explaining you this thing is the first time for you. Okay. After explaining the classic, when I'm explaining in the lightning experience, you have a pre-request knowledge, right? You already gained the pre-request knowledge. You can apply that pre-request knowledge into the lightning part. Let us say, for example, I know HTML and CSS. That's a pre-request knowledge for me. So that I can easily develop the Visual Force pages or lightning components. Got it? Why? Because fundamental is there for. So I'm teaching you the fundamental now. Okay. Whatever the stuff you have been done, we can do it into the lightning experience also. When you go to the lightning experience is very simple. It's a single screen window. I'll explain you. Wait. Go to any one of the application. You can type here contacts. You can open a tab directly. See how I opened? Very simple, right? Here you have an import operation. Meena, for your question, this is also one of the answer. I explained you inside a classic. Now I'm explaining the same question inside a lightning experience. Here you have an import operation. Here you have a new operation. When you click on new, manually you enter. When you click on import, you can import your file. So automatically many contacts will be stored. Okay, fine.
How we can have this columns.
Yeah, mapping sheet. When you click on this import, okay, you will choose mapping sheet. Right, this is a contacts. Here you have to apply the operation. Here you are going to choose the file. Once you choose the file, next screen will be the mapping sheet. You have to map. Mapping, that guy question is, mapping means see here, first name is there, na? Here. In Excel sheet, first name is there, na? This header value mapped with this field name. This header name must be mapped with the field name so that that value will be matched. It's simple story. By looking to the next screen, you will get the clarity. We have a data migration activity session will be there. At that time, we can see all this stuff. Nice questions. Okay. Now, what is this? Contacts tab. When you click on contacts tab, you are onto the contact landing page. What is this? List view, right? So you can also create your own list view. This is a list view which I created inside a classic. I can also view it into the lightning experience, right? All contacts. Clear? Here, one more add-on advantage is there. Classic is an old one, right? Lightning is a new one. Now, this lightning experience is related to this modern world, right? This is a tabular format, isn't it or not? Here I can change the format as well. Kanban view. Now it is asking, Okay, filterizations. Some option I have been given. Don't worry. This is nothing but a Kanban view. There is a lead contact related lead source table. That means how this contact came through website, or you entered manually, or through phone call, or through email. How this contact came? I type, let's say how you guy came. How there is a Swhizz technologies. How you know Swhizz technologies? Are you a referred partner? Okay, or else you came up with a mouth publicity, or you came up with any advertisement in the social media, or you directly checked any institute inside a KPHP, something, whatever it may be, right? So that is a source, the source of a lead. Web lead, for inquiry lead, partner lead, or purchase lead, whatever it may be, other. So like this, categorize wise, it automatically categorize. So easily I can drag and drop. I put in a partner. The record will be updated automatically. When I open this, the lead source will become as a partner referral. See, drag and drop options will be there. In Classic, there is no drag and drop. There is no filterization in the drag and drop. Now I can filter it here automatically. That means false, right? False contact is showing, right? When I do a drag and drop to a true, automatically the value changes here. True. Right? I wrote here manually, but here it automatically updates. So we can call it as a Kanban view. Which view? Kanban view. Here, split view is there. Split. Click on this. Split view. This is one of the region. This is one of the centralized region. When you select any one of the item here, that item related information will be showing here. You got it? You got it? Did you observe? I'm not moving one screen to another screen.
Yes, sir.
I'm in the same screen. That is the beauty of a lightning. Right?
Yes, sir.
But if you go to the Classic, if I want to be open, multiple tabs, so much of confusion will, multiple tabs will be open. But here, in a single window, you can do so many things. That is the power of lightning. Okay, that's why most of the customers, they want to develop their applications only in the lightning experience part because of feasibility, reachability, right? For all these things. In Classic, we have only tabular related list view, but in lightning experience, we have tabular view, Kanban view, split view. Clear? Okay. So click on this contacts. I'll go to the normal one. Tabular. See this? No dependence. It will be converted automatically. Anything, yeah. Except application. I'll tell you application in the next sessions. What is exactly? Except application. Whatever you do inside a Classic, automatically transformed into the lightning experience. Whatever you developed in the lightning experience, automatically transformed into the Classic. That is what Salesforce is doing. Except application, rest of the things, everything will be done. Okay. So now we are on the contacts landing page. When you're in lightning experience, no matter of watching these URLs. Okay. Click on new. Right now you are on the new contact. So let me enter here some details. Okay. I entered some details. Save. This is a pop-up. What we can call pop-up. పైకి వచ్చింది కదా పైకి వస్తే పాపప్ వెనకుంటే పైకి వస్తేనే పాపప్ ఓకే క్లిక్ ఆన్ సేవ్ ఇక గ్రీన్ వచ్చిందా దిస్ గ్రీన్ వన్ గ్రీన్ దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ టోస్ట్ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ టోస్ట్ టోస్ట్ అంటే బ్రెడ్ టోస్ట్ అనుకున్నారు అది కాదు ఓకే టోస్ట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ a message will be shown on the screen for certain time and it will disappear. You got it? toast. The different types of toasters will be there, like success toast. Now we got as a success toast. We have error toast also, red color will come. We have warning toast. Warning means is orange, exactly. Orange or something, gold color, something, whatever it will. Okay. Now what I have done, I created a contact view. Now I am viewing. If edit, it comes here as a edit mode. Now this is a record ID, and we are on the contact object. Now where we are viewing on the lightning part. Okay. Here you can see it, right? This is nothing but a highlight panel. Yesterday also I said, what I said, this is a highlight panel. Because there are number of fields will be there, right? The number of fields will be there. But I want to prioritize some couple of fields and I want to show it. And if let's say, you can enter taku fields on 50 only. But in real time, might be there are 100, 500 fields will be there. 500 field entries will be there. At that time, I want the prioritized, important, very important, sensitive information, prioritized information I want. At that time, this highlight panel will be helpful for us. Instead of looking into the details completely, I can find out something, certain information here, and I can close the record. So whatever it may be, this is nothing but highlight panel. This is the main region. What we can call main region. Inside main region, we have a taboo sections. Taboo sections. This is a detail section. There in the classic detail section is there, na? The same detail section. After detail section, you've seen this related session, right? Here you can see the related session. Right? You've seen some post feed section, right? This is the news feed section. These all are activities. Okay, feed sections. These are a feed section. Okay, this activity means tasks we can create. Okay, we can call it as a right side region. We can call it as a left side region. So people says it's the main region. This is okay. You can change these options also. You can change. You can create your own stuff. You can change these sessions. Okay, you can do whatever the stuff you want. You can do it. Salesforce will accept it very simply. Without writing a single line of code, we can build a big entrepreneur application in a fraction of seconds. That is the power of this CRM tool. That's why it becomes as a world #1 CRM tool. Work notes in the world #1. Bike on there. There is a bike with a 150cc. There is a bike with a 2000cc. Which is #1?
2000.
Speed wise, 2000cc. Going. Right. If I want to go from here to there, I will take almost like 6 seconds if I go with the 100cc. Is it 2000cc? 1 second. Not less than 1 second. Going. Atla. You got it? What you are trying to understand my intentions? Okay. So please keep in all these things in the mind. But definitely, as I know, as my personal experience, after completion of this session, your brains will be resetted automatically. Okay. Not to do that one. Okay. Please complete fully focused onto the subject by explaining these subjects to someone else. First. Second thing, don't watch my video again. If you watch my video, you will get a sleep. Obviously. In my previous students, my fans, they'll say, if they're not getting sleep, they'll watch my videos. They'll watch my development related videos and they'll get sleep. Okay. Okay. That's a joke apart. What my intention towards is Salesforce stores data. That's it. Storing data in the database. You don't bother about database because vendor will take care. Maintenances will taken care by the vendor. You need not to be worried. You just please be worried about creation of application, the designs and the accessibility of the application, the features applicable. Rest of the things will be taken care by the Salesforce. Very fastly you can create. Okay. So now you know how to create records inside a classic and the lightning experience. The observations inside a classic and lightning experience. Right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see, can you identify the recycle bin inside a lightning experience or not? We'll see. Okay, so I want you to know the difference between classic and lightning experience, because it's the most asked interview question, where Amirpet people will never know. Definitely. I showed you 5% differences, right? I showed you 5% of differences. First, you have to implement the same stuff in the classic. Once you get the idea, grip, then go to the lightning experience and try it. Clear? But our
Yes, sir.
primary focus is on classic or lightning experience?
Classic.
Lightning.
Lightning. Why lightning? Lightning is emerging. Classic is old. I said you know, classic is old. People are not using classic. But why I explained you classic? Fundamental. Without knowing fundamentals, directly jumping onto the lightning experience is a bumping. You cannot survive. Okay. So whatever the terminologies you learn inside a classic, whatever the practically you have been performed inside a classic, do the same reference in the lightning experience. Then you will find out the observations, differences between the classic and lightning. Because why I'm saying the classic and everything is because of fundamental. Only for one question. What is that question? Difference between classic and lightning experience. I can give you theoretically, or you can find it theoretically in the blocks, but you will forget. But when you work, when you see practically, one time, lifetime it will be memorized. You read 100 times, next time you will be forget. But you do practically, one time, lifelong it will be memorized. That is the power of brain. You please give activity to your brains. We are not kids by learning something else. Clear? Got it? Observation is very, very important. Practical is very, very important. Again, I'm saying, I will play video games. I will never watch video games. Understand my statement. I feel maja by playing video games, not by seeing. ఇప్పుడు మదన్ ఉన్నాడు, అది వీడియో గేమ్ ఆడుతుంటే నాకు చూడబోద్దు కాదు. ఏం చేయాలి? ఆ జాక్ స్టిక్ తీసుకొని నేను ఆడాలి. Same thing, you are a developer, you are an administrator, do it practically, observe it, explain it to someone else. Done, I bet. Clear? Everyone? Simple? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, tomorrow we'll discuss something very interesting thing, which you might not know. We are going to be discussed. But promise me, you will complete yesterday and today sessions practically. Just try to create. I have a time to explain about the contacts tab, but you have much time to think about the accounts, leads, tasks. So many things are there. You just click on the lead, click on the task. Task landing page will be open. Right? It opened in a split view. Change it to the tabular view. Click on the new task. Try to enter the details and save it. Observe it. Do it in classic. Do it in lightning. First, you have to do it in classic, boss. Then you have to come to the lightning experience. Directly jumping onto lightning experience is useless. Clear? Once you got a handy on the framework. Handy. What do you mean by handy? In resume, we will put, I have 6 years of hands-on experience. What do you mean by hands-on experience? Hands-on means, yeah, like this you have to do. I'm looking at you, but my finger tick working. That is nothing but hands-on. Cheyi tirigipoyi undalantaru chusara. Ennaru eppudanna adi. Etla ante, you see the professional doctors. Patient will be here, but he looking like this and he is working. Those are professional doctors. They you know, their hands are very beautiful, right? Because of the work. Do the work. That's what practicals are important. Okay. Observe whatever the stuff you want to observe. But one thing very I impressed is the asking questions are very good questions. I love asking questions. Okay. And the questions what you are firing, excellent questions, those are. So by that, you're giving much information to the other peoples also to be understand. Clear? Okay. So I would like to stop the session today because I don't want to much anything on your brain because I can see the smoke. Okay. So we'll catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very interesting thing. I will never concentrate only on the Salesforce. There are some certain things also there. I would like to introduce the agile process, Scrum structure. Okay. Some of the repositories I have to be introduced. Okay. So please give me time. Definitely I can be introduce all these things based on your work. మీరు కరెక్ట్గా వర్క్ చేయలేదనుకోండి నాకు టైం సరిపోతుంది చెప్పడానికి అర్థమవుతుంది నేను ఏం చెప్తున్నాను ఎందుకంటే మాకు ఎలా ఇస్తారంటే 60 days 45 days అని మేనేజ్మెంట్ డిసైడ్ చేసేస్తారు we have to be cut down those subject or a project whatever we are doing. Okay, not only one way batting, I want two-way response. If I'm throwing a ball directly on you, you cannot bat it, right? You understood what I'm trying to say? I throwed a ball one and you batted it well. I throwed a second ball to you, taking time, and you batted it well. And I'm continuously throwing balls, fraction of seconds. Right? Got it? It's not possible. You cannot handle, you cannot bat it properly. There is no timing to bat it, right? So that's why whatever the information I will give it to you, give it to me back within a time. So I can arrange some other things to be discussed because I don't want to teach not only the Salesforce. I want to transform you as an IT professional, which is successfully onto the Salesforce platform. Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll catch up tomorrow with some more interesting thing. Okay. So stay tuned. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.